Have you ever stopped to ponder the profound influence education has on shaping the fabric of society? How might different philosophical perspectives offer insight into addressing societal challenges through education? Hello everyone, I am Nika Chanki Algadingan and welcome to today's lecture on Unit 1 Introduction to Society, Community and Education, focusing on philosophical perspectives. By the way, this is the continuation report of the philosophical perspectives. Now, today, we'll dive into the profound insights of two influential thinkers, John Dewey and George Counts, and explore their perspectives on education as a transformative force in society. Let's start with John Dewey. John Dewey is an American philosopher and educator whose ideas have left an indelible mark on educational theory and practice. John Dewey was not only an American philosopher and educator, but also a co-founder of the philosophical movement known as pragmatism. He was a pioneer in functional psychology and an innovative theorist of democracy, as well as a leader of the progressive movement in education in the United States. Dewey believed that education is fundamentally a social process intimately intertwined with the society it serves. According to him, children are inherently curious and socially active beings who learn best through experiencing and interacting with their environment. He emphasized that education is the means by which individuals, especially children, are brought into active participation in society. Schools, therefore, play a crucial role in simplifying, purifying, and integrating social experiences so that they can be understood and utilized by learners. Moreover, Dewey didn't discount the importance of past wisdom and cultural heritage. He viewed the accumulated knowledge of the human race as the material for solving present problems, subjecting them to testing and adaptation within the context of contemporary challenges. Schools are for the people and by the people. Dewey envisioned schools as democratic institutions where everyone, regardless of background, is welcome and encouraged to participate in the decision-making processes. In essence, school serves as microcosms of society, providing learners with opportunities to experience and practice democracy firsthand. Practical considerations for experiential learning. To implement Dewey's philosophy in education, we must consider practical aspects of experiential learning. Where and with whom does the learning takes place? What activities will learners engage in? How will learners engage their senses? How can emotional engagement be fostered? What knowledge do learners need? How can learners be encouraged to embrace change? Now, getting started with planning. Now, let's discuss how to integrate experiential learning into our teaching practices. This is according to Swartz 2012, outlines several steps for the faculty. Analyzing your learners' population and determining their needs. Now, going beyond their current level of content mastery. The faculty member should consider the cultural background of learners, their current level of experience with their coursework or subject at the undergraduate or any undergraduate level and their maturity level. Next is to identify appropriate activities for your learner population and course content. Faculty must, or the teacher rather, must think about aspects of course content and experiential learning could enhance, and link the activity with the learning objectives in a way that complements the overall curriculum. Next is to identify potential issues when integrating experiential learning. We have here the field-based experiential learning activities, in particular require developing partnerships with the community and dealing with liability issues. Next, we will move on to Georgetown's from 1889 to 1974. Building new social order. Now let's shift our focus to Georgetown's who is an influential education theorist who challenged the status quo. Georgetown's was an American educator who advocated for using schools as catalysts for requiring or critiquing and transforming society. He is best known for his provocative pamphlet, Dare the School Build a New Social Order, in 1932. Now, in his Building a New Social Order pamphlet, Counts believed that education should reflect the needs and values of the society in which it operates. He emphasized that the importance of aligning schools with social change, particularly in response to technological advancements. Instruction for social change. According to Counts, instruction should focus on socially relevant content and problem-solving methodologies. Schools should serve as agents for social improvement, challenging existing norms and advocating for positive change. Here, he emphasized that teachers as agents of change. Teachers, in Counts' view, are pivotal in shaping societal values and leading change. They must actively engage in decision-making processes and provide equal learning opportunities for all students. Now, let's dive into this sample classroom scenario. In a high school civics class, students engage in a simulation where they create and propose solutions to addressing a pressing community issue, such as homelessness or environmental degradation. Now, drawing from Dewey's principles, students immerse themselves in real-world experiences, collaborating with local organizations and policymakers to understand the complexities of social problems. Meanwhile, guided by Count's ideology, the teacher encourages students to challenge existing social norms and advocate for meaningful change. Through this experiential learning process, students develop critical thinking skills, empathy, and a sense of civic responsibility, embodying the spirit of progressive education. In conclusion, through experiential learning activities, students not only gain academic knowledge, but also cultivate a commitment to positive societal change. By confronting real-world challenges and collaborating with diverse stakeholders, students develop the skills and mindset necessary to address complex social issues effectively. As active participants in their communities, they embody Dewey's vision of education as a means to empower individuals and promote democratic principles, while also realizing Count's call to use education as a tool for building a more just and equitable society. Thank you for joining today's lecture. I hope you found it informative and inspiring. Remember, education is not just about acquiring knowledge, but also about shaping a better future for all.